What if I told you that one of the world's greatest empires hid a secret so dark that even centuries later, historians are still terrified to speak about it? A scandal buried behind walls of marble and gold. A place built for faith that became a stage for betrayal, forbidden love, and something even more disturbing. This is the dark secret of the Ottoman Empire's convent scandal. The Ottoman Empire, powerful, wealthy, unstoppable. A civilization that defined centuries of history. But behind its shining palaces and calls to prayer, something sinister was happening. Deep inside a convent meant for noble women. A scandal so dangerous, it was erased from official history. Until now. Because recently uncovered documents and one mysterious journal have revealed what really happened behind those holy walls. And trust me, it's far darker than anyone imagined. It all began in the early 1600s, at the height of the Ottoman Golden Age. In the heart of Istanbul stood a secluded convent, home to widows, daughters of nobles, and women devoted to religious life. But something wasn't right. Servants whispered about strange visitors arriving at night, candles that stayed lit until dawn, and chants that didn't sound like prayers. At first, people just ignored the rumors. Until one morning, a noblewoman disappeared. Her father, a high-ranking official, demanded an investigation. And what that investigation uncovered would shake the empire to its very core. An imperial investigator named Yusuf Pasha was sent to the convent. He expected to find gossip, maybe a simple scandal of the heart. But what he found was far, far worse. Behind a hidden wall, Yusuf discovered a network of tunnels connecting the convent to nearby estates of powerful men. At night, unknown visitors used them to slip in and out, completely unseen. Then, in a locked chamber, he found letters written in a complex code. Confessions of forbidden meetings between women of faith and powerful figures from the palace itself. But one letter stood out. It bore the seal of someone from the Sultan's own inner court. This wasn't just a scandal of morality anymore. This was a scandal of power. And Yusuf had just crossed a line he was never, ever supposed to cross. When Yusuf presented his findings, something strange happened. His report vanished. His witnesses disappeared, one by one. And just days later, he too went missing, without a trace. The Sultan's court officially declared the entire investigation false. A fabrication designed to discredit the empire's religious image. The convent was quietly shut down. The women inside were sent away to distant regions, never to be heard from again. Case closed. But the whispers didn't stop. Because before Yusuf vanished, he had managed to hide one crucial piece of evidence. A journal written by one of the women inside the convent. Her name was Layla. Centuries passed. Then, tucked away deep inside the archives of the Topkapi Palace, Layla's journal was discovered. And what it revealed changed everything we thought we knew about this period. Layla wrote about her days inside the convent, the forced silence, the forbidden meetings, the rituals that blurred the line between religion and politics. But there was something else, something darker. She described a secret group within the empire, a cabal of nobles, priests, and mystics who met under the guise of faith. Their goal wasn't prayer. It was control. According to Layla's diary, the convent was being used as a political trap, a place to manipulate powerful men through blackmail and forbidden desire. And the women? They were just pawns in a much larger game. They were forced into silence by threats of exile. Or worse. But here's where the story takes an even stranger turn. The final pages of her journal mention rituals performed in the underground chamber, rituals that she claimed opened the veil between the seen and unseen. Was she speaking in metaphors, or was she describing something else entirely? After Layla vanished, a series of mysterious fires broke out in 2 other convents across the empire. Archives burned. Records vanished. It was as if history itself was being systematically erased, line by line. But one terrifying phrase from her journal survived, written in shaking ink. They said we prayed to God, but I saw who they were really praying to. Historians who have studied this now believe that line referred to a forbidden sect within the empire, a shadow network that operated right beneath the Sultan's nose for decades. If that's true, it means the Ottoman Empire wasn't just fighting wars outside its borders. It was fighting a deep, hidden darkness within its own sacred walls. The convent scandal isn't just a story about corruption. It's a chilling reminder of the lengths power will go to in order to protect itself. The empire silenced voices. It burned evidence. It buried the truth under centuries of dust. But some secrets can't stay hidden forever. And sometimes, the very walls built to protect faith become prisons for the truth. If this story made you question what else history has hidden from us, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment saying, "Uncover the next secret." Because in our next episode, we're diving into the Sultan's forbidden library, and what was locked inside could rewrite history itself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.